On the outside of a sponge, there are openings known as ostia. These ostia allow water to enter the sponge before fusing into a larger channel known as an osculum through which water can escape. About 20 liters per day can pass through a cubic centimeter of sponge material through these openings. Lining the ostia are flagellated cells known as choanocytes. As their flagella beat, this creates the current that moves this water, and bacteria and organic debris can then get trapped in a mucus which the choanocytes produce, and this then is ingested by the choanocytes. Sponges are limited in that they can only ingest food small enough for choanocytes to ingest through phagocytosis. In addition to the choanocytes, sponges possess a few specialized types of cells, such as the flattened epidermal cells on the outside of the sponge, which include specialized cells which can contract to close the openings of the ostia for protection. In the matrix, there are phagocytic amoeboid cells, which can offer some protection, just as the white blood cells of higher animals are phagocytic amoeboid cells, which serve an immune function. Spicules, which can either be composed of calcium carbonate or silica, depending on the type of sponge, can offer some structural support. In addition, there can be the cells which undergo meiosis and produce the gametes. Sponges can reproduce asexually as fragments of a sponge break off and then form a new adult sponge. Clusters of cells known as gemmules can also be produced and break off of the main colony to form a new colony through asexual reproduction. Sponges are hermaphroditic, being capable of producing both sperm and ova, and thus can reproduce sexually. Choanocytes can differentiate into sperm, and some choanocytes can differentiate into ova, although in some sponges ova originate from other cells. The sperm from one sponge can fertilize the ova of another as the ova lies within the matrix, and a ciliated larva is produced, which will then locate to a new spot before settling and becoming the sessile adult form. In some cases, the fertilized ova is released from the sponge and it forms a ciliated larva in the ocean water, while in others, the fertilized ovum becomes the ciliated larva before leaving the adult sponge.